Hey, welcome back to Did You Know All Things Insurance? I'm here again this week with Chris, and he's going to help us understand today about liability coverage. Liability, like Chris, you mean like if my dog bites somebody, or I don't know, God forbid, I live on the second floor and flood the guy downstairs, or something else, right? Mailman slips on my front door. I don't know. Liability means somebody's going to sue me. That's what I need coverage for. So, what is liability, and how does it work for homeowners?
That's a great question, and there's two big things that you just said that I want to speak on. So first, if you have homeowners insurance, hopefully you do. The biggest thing is we typically recommend 300,000. Number one reason is that's the general amount that a typical policy has, and lawyers are trained to kind of go after the max amount. So, God forbid somebody was over at your house, you have a pool, their kid slips and falls, and they decide to sue you. Your liability can kick in to help cover medical expenses, legal fees, so on and so forth. But you specifically brought up dog.
Yeah.
So you have a dog that bit somebody. A lot of times, this is actually not covered under liability in your homeowner's insurance policy. It is covered under animal liability. So it would have to be a specific coverage that you added on. Another fun fact with that is the type of dog that you have. So a lot of companies will not accept a pit bull, a German Shepherd, Husky breeds, Dobermans. So make sure that you're very transparent with your agent about every risk that you have, because the last thing that you want to happen is be paying all this money for a policy and then your dog bites somebody and that company not accept it. So you just wasted all this money on an insurance policy, and now you're stuck in legal bills because your policy didn't even cover it because that dog wasn't actually covered. Then the second thing you brought up was water. So I'm going to take us back to week one when we spoke on dwelling, and we specifically spoke about condos. So in the event that my policy or my home flooded and it went into the person's below me, they can come after my policy, and the way that it's paid out is actually through the liability coverage. So it's very important when you're in that condo to make sure you have liability coverage, because if you don't have a mortgage in the state of Florida, you're not required by law to hold insurance. But simple things like this, you can see where it'd be very valuable.
Wow. So liability is a big deal. Even if you own your home, you don't have a mortgage, and you're like, thank goodness I don't have to worry about that insurance anymore. But you could be stuck with big bills and possibly lose your home through lawsuits because somebody slipped on the edge of your property and they decided they wanted to sue you in today's world.
100%.
Wow. Wow. And there's specific types of policies for specific types of dogs.
Yep, it's actually just a rider, so it would literally say animal liability,
Gotcha.
and then it's on us as the agents. If you disclose to me, hey, I have a pit bull, hey, I have a German Shepherd,
Gotcha.
I need to make sure that the company that I'm writing you with allows that.
Wow.
But let's bring that up. So you tell me, hey, Chris, I have a pit bull, but I'm trying to sell a policy, so I bind you with a company that does not accept it, knowing it, and I don't disclose it. Well, that actually falls on me and my E&O. So as long as you can show proof that, hey, you told me,
Gotcha.
I acknowledged it, and if I didn't do it, that would actually come on me. So you could potentially come after me, and my E&O would back me up on that.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Wow. So sometimes the cheapest policy isn't the right kind of coverage.
100%.
Wow. And now you know. We'll see you next week.